Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Operation Redemption, set on the author map of Sapienza, and the contract ID is currently up on the screen for anyone who wishes to partake, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of J Hughes 197,420. So today's briefing, well, there isn't one, so we're just going to say that this cult leader and his goons need to be taken down a peg or two. So today we have 5 targets available to us, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So this is a very quick and easy one, which I'm going to complicate. So for today's challenge, we will be bringing a lethal syringe hidden in the sewers. If you have it, the handyman wrench, the ever trusty lockpick in a briefcase, and a silenced pistol. Now, as I said, this is a very easy one, which I have complicated. You can just, once you get up to Brother Akram's apartment, just lay waste to everyone with the silenced pistol. And it is a bit random as to how things will go once you get up there, but I have decided to poison one of my targets and blow up one of my targets. So that's where we're heading to now. We're going to make our way straight into the sewers to retrieve our lethal syringe, and we're going to head out the door on our right back up to ground level. And then we're going to make our way into one of the apartment buildings where Brother Akram's apartment is. There are 2 ways in. The other way is quite heavily defended. There are a couple of guards on the outer door and a couple of guards just outside the apartment at the top of the stairs. So we're going to go in through the neighbour's apartment. So once we get up here, we're going to retrieve our lockpick from our briefcase. Just check on where the occupant of the apartment is. Now, if she's taking a drink, you can risk it like I am and just lockpick your way in, walk up to the kitchen, and she'll have her back to us so we can render her unconscious with our briefcase. We're going to hide her body in the bedroom in the closet provided. So from here on out, things will start to randomize for you depending on your timing. But what will happen is we're going to lockpick our way through the rear door here, and once that door's open, we're going to throw our briefcase over by the stairs as far over as we can, and that's going to attract the attention of that gentleman on the left. You can see there, one of our targets. Now we're going to send him on a goose chase a couple of times. Eventually he's going to move over to the railings, and he will then spot that briefcase and he will take it away. And while he's away, we're going to do a couple of little bits and pieces. So we're going to wait for the guard to retrieve the briefcase and move away with it. He's going to go back upstairs through the apartment. We're going to select our lethal syringe, and it's at this point where we have our first decision to make. So we're just going to wait for the guard to get back up the stairs a little way before we start making our way up the stairs ourselves. And we have a choice. Now we're just going to stop on the stairs here, and we can inject Brother Akram with the lethal syringe if we so wish, or the bodyguard. Now I'm going to go with the bodyguard. So we're going to wait for Brother Akram to leave the area, and the bodyguard, who is on the left, will move over towards the bathroom door and present his back to us briefly. He isn't there very long. I think he smokes a cigarette and moves on. But once Brother Akram has left the room, we can then carefully sneak up behind the bodyguard, inject him with the lethal syringe, make our way back out onto the veranda, and we're just going to hug the wall out here. So what's going to happen now is either Brother Akram will return and discover the body and go into lockdown and run away, which is exactly what happens here, or the bodyguard will return and he will spot the body and just cart it away into the bathroom to our left, at which point we can then make our way into the property and loosen the gas valve on the cooker, remembering that the guard will be outside here. So for us, Brother Akram turned up first, so once he goes into his lockdown mode, we're going to make our way into the kitchen, create ourselves a gas leak and return to our place just outside, and eventually someone will come along and remove the body, and then eventually beyond that Brother Akram will come back from lockdown and he will trigger the explosion. So that is 2 targets taken care of. We're going to leave Brother Akram right where he is, but we are going to make our way inside and we are going to take out the 2 bodyguards outside the front door to the apartment. Now these 2 bodyguards are a bit of a nightmare. One is an enforcer if you're in a bodyguard's outfit, but they don't react to any sort of distractions. Oh, that went horribly wrong. We were supposed to do that silently. We have attracted some attention, but as you can see, all we can do really is burst through the door and shoot them both in the head, as they don't react to anything else. Now we have to get both of these bodies hidden quite quickly, as one of the guards managed to get a shot or 2 off. And someone is coming to investigate. We're going to leave their guns where they are, and we're just going to get rid of the bodies and hide ourselves back in the kitchen area, as the guard from downstairs will now make his way up to investigate the gunshots. Luckily he doesn't find a body and he will move away again. And as you can see on the instinct there, our final target is now returning. He does go quite a way off to remove the briefcase or the gun or whatever it is you're using. For this, I think it was the briefcase. So we're going to wait just outside on the balcony area for him to return, and he will spot Brother Akram's body. And you may have noticed we've grabbed the kitchen knife from the kitchen table, and we're going to cut the bodyguard's throat when he goes in to investigate Brother Akram. So that is all of the targets taken care of in a rather elaborate manner. And like I said, you can, once you get up to the apartment, just sweep through with your silenced pistol and kill everyone real quick. But that is a bit too easy, so I decided to add a few complications of my own. So once everybody is safely dead, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. So one more trending contract taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.